YouTube was good, YouTube. Yo, the sun is beaming right now. Shit. Yo, so what's good with y'all, man? What's good with all of y'all? Hey, man, shout out to the new subscribers, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all time. Appreciate y'all energies. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Today I want to talk about Parasites. I know y'all heard of Parasites. Everybody heard of Parasites. We have parasites in the physical. So wouldn't it be right to have parasite in the polar opposite of the physical? That's why we take spiritual baths to cleanse our auras, our you know what I'm saying, our spirit, our energies. It's for these reasons, because as we interact with people, as our light starts to shine within us, as our vibrations start to raise, you start to attract more entities, because it's happening to me. It's to the point now where I see them just watching me when I'm dreaming, like I'm on the astral plane, whatever it is, and they be just watching me, yo, just waiting for me to slip. They always watching me, yo. It's like these people are always watching me in the spirit realm, but I do not engage. Like, oh, another thing I wanted to touch on, for those of y'all that already are traveling in the astral plane, and y'all, and I'm saying y'all having lucid dreams and all. Excuse me. Be mindful. Be very mindful who you interact with on the spirit, on the astral plane. I'm saying, and do your best to not have sex in the astral realm. Why? Let me tell you a story about me. This is recently. I was in the astral plane, right? So it's like, when I'm in the astral plane, I have the ability to go to my country and come back over here and go anywhere in time, but it's like this. Like, it's like I'm crossing the street, and if I cross the street, I'm already in Dominican Republic or or wherever my spirit take me to. So y'all be careful having sex in the spirit realm, because when I was there and I was just chilling, there was these people watching me, and there was like a ball of energy, but this ball of energy was like people, and you know how when a little bit of snow starts to fall down the mountain, and then it turns into a little snowball, and then it turns into a big snowball, and it's huge, and all of a sudden there's a big ball just rolling down the hill. That's how the energies were. It was like a ball, and in this ball, it contained a lot of different energies, a lot of different people. It's like everybody was mixing their energies together. So when they were watching me, I was just chilling. Like, I felt their presence, and I knew they looking at me, but I'm over here doing my thing. I was doing my thing. So then some girl came up to me, and she started dancing on me. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And there's like, all of a sudden, a party just started happening, and then she it's gonna be a little bit graphic, but it is what it is. She told me, come, let me initiate you. And I was like, initiate? She's like, yeah, come, let me initiate you. And she went and she grabbed my pants, and she took my hand and she put it in her pants, and y'all know where I'm headed. So she wanted me to have sex with her. So sex in the Bible is marriage. If you have sex with a woman, you're married. That's why when a woman loses her virginity, you pop her cherry. You pop the cherry, and it's like a blood agreement. that happens between the man and the woman. That's marriage. It's not this fucking, you gotta go get a fucking marriage license and have a ceremony and you got bridesmaid and all that. That's the material way of marriage. That's the 3D way. That's the physical way. The spiritual marriages are sex. That's why a lot of women that have multiple partners, a lot of them ain't right in the head because they got so many energies stored in they, you know what I'm saying? In their mind and their brain. So be careful having sex in the astral realm, because that's where we sign a lot of soul contracts. We sign a lot of soul contracts in the spirit realm unknowingly. And you go and you can have to go tonight, go to sleep, have a, you know what I'm saying, have an encounter where they want to initiate you. First of all, you don't know what you're getting initiated to. You don't know for how long. You don't know what energies are attached to this initiation. You don't. Be careful in the astral realm, people. Be careful, especially now that a lot of people are waking up. So we're calling our power back. So all these entities that have been feeding off of our power, they're getting desperate. That Travis Scott shit, that look like a desperate sacrifice. They're getting sloppy now. I don't know. That's just my point of view. I don't really dig into the story too much, but when I see shit like that happening, and it's attached to like the music industry and all these symbols they be using, and first of all, the stage was a fucking portal. We're jumping portals. We're jumping timelines. We're jumping portals. We're jumping timelines. I did a video yesterday. I didn't even drop it on synchronicities and what I managed to like see when I'm dealing with synchronicities. I don't know, I might put it up later on or something, but I didn't feel comfortable with dropping. I got a bunch of videos I haven't even dropped that I don't even feel comfortable with dropping. And another thing, I've been noticing the landscape. Like, a lot of people are waking up. Like, ever since that Lionsgate portal, the fucking lid has been blown off the roof. Everybody, when I was in my trip, my last shroom trip, the ancestors, I was like, oh my God, I gotta tell my peoples all this knowledge. Like, I gotta show my people all this knowledge. And they were laughing. They were like, but who you gonna tell? And I'm like, I gotta tell my peoples. I gotta go back and I gotta tell my peoples. I was excited. And they were like, but everybody already knows. It's like everybody's DNA is unlocking. Another strand within our DNA is unlocking. And that part, when I seen the UFOs, the grays, I don't know if there's a difference between gray aliens and green aliens. But I've seen gray aliens, like the grays with the big head and the black eye. I seen them. And I saw on my trip green ones with the big heads and the black eyes, the Anunnakis, whatever people want to call them, the Anunnakis, the grays, you know what I'm saying? And they were very friendly. They was throwing up the peace sign, and they were very happy. They were smiling. There was a lot of them. And this was like in my DNA. Like they were kind of like showing me like we are a part of you. We are merged with your DNA. You are us. Like I descend from them. And I seen the ancestors. I saw, man, that shit was dope. But anyways, careful in the astral realm, people, especially now. Especially now, a lot of people are waking up. Especially with the people that are taking this as a trend. A lot of people are gonna. I mean, it's obvious. People that are taking this shit as a trend, they're gonna be sitting ducks out here because these entities is gonna eat them up, and they're not gonna even know what the fuck is going on. Where is it coming from? That's why I want to talk about parasites. I know y'all heard about parasites and all that. When I noticed when I had a major increase in whatever spirituality, vibration, however you want to see it, it was after I started to cleanse the parasite within me. I bought some turpentine. I bought turpentine. That shit is nasty. You take some with sugar, and the turpentine kills the parasite that's within you, because the parasites feed off sweets. So as you mix the turpentine with the sugar, and you take a spoonful, that shit was nasty. I did that shit for a whole week. When you put the turpentine in the sugar and you put it in your body, the parasite automatically gonna think that it's sugar, and it's gonna go eat it, and it's gonna eat the turpentine mixed with it, and it's gonna die. It's gonna kill the parasite. Another thing that I use also, along with taking care of myself, shower filters, soap, detergent, food, water, grounding, all that, meditation, all that stuff, trying to be as righteous as I can. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be careful who y'all have sex out here with. Careful, cause if I'll get to that part in a second. But yeah, so I took that for a week, and it was nasty. After the second day or third day when I was taking the turpentine, I started to notice that I was mad tired. Like, I was just mad tired. Like, I don't know. Like, I would just wake up and I'm fucking tired. Every time I'm tired after that. And I noticed, I'm like, damn, that probably was the parasite. Like, my body recalibrating back to not being leached upon. You know what I mean? So then I started to gain my energies back, and then I started to, you know, around that time, that's when I had, I think around that time, that's when I had my own. I believe that's when I saw my guardian, like my guardian angel, Native American. Around that time when I had just, I guess, took the parasite out. So another thing that I used too was the peroxide, the food grade peroxide. Throw a couple drops in your water and drink that. That helped a lot. That helped a lot. It's nasty, but I went through it. I've been through worse. So for those of y'all that have yet to have like a spiritual encounter, like with a deity, a god, or even a demon, ancestors, lucid dreaming, astral projection, I'm saying, like, your clear senses. That's another thing. I'm gonna do another video on that, which ties in with this. So when I noticed the parasite, that I knew I had parasites in me, I used to have dreams, right? And in my dreams all the time, you know what I'm saying, the succubus, you know how that goes. They come, they try to suck your energy. Wherever you're weak at the time, that's what they're gonna target. If you have fucking fetishes or whatever, not necessarily fetishes, but if you have like if you're very sexual, and I'm saying things like that, that's what they're gonna target. And then once they get a hold of that part of the vehicle, and they targeting the root or the sacral chakra, your creativity is going to shit. All the shit, all the energies that are attached to the root and sacral chakra, they sucking it. So all the blessings and all the good energies that the sun is giving you for you to get, they right there waiting to receive it before you get it. So by the time you get, you barely get a crumb, and then you wondering why you're not ascending or having these experiences and things like that. It's because possibly you have an entity attachment. Possibly. 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. And if you're dealing with a lot of people and having sex and your partner and people are not on this vibration, that's gonna be a liability to your energy, because they're gonna keep leeching off of you just like the parasite, because they probably have parasites also within them. I was talking to my brother Dominic. Shout out to Dominic, my brother in VA. You know who you are. I was telling him that there's a network of parasites that are operating within us, and they hop from vessel to vessel through sex, whatever it is. They hop from vessel to vessel, and they get around, and they get around. Interdimensional beings. That's what these things are. Talk about aliens and all these things. Interdimensional. Everything is within. Interdimensional beings. So if you have yet to have a breakthrough experience, maybe you might have an entity attachment. That's why I encourage people to do some psychedelics. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta shed that part of you, that old self, that old person, that person that doesn't serve itself anymore. I'm talking about you. So killing the ego and going through these taking these spiritual medicines is you peeling the layer. Death and rebirth. That's what Shiva and Kali, that's what they represent. Death and rebirth. Killing the old man to bring forth the new. So yeah, if pay attention to your bodies, man. Clean your bodies, clean your parasites. Get your herbs, get your parasite cleansing herbs, because this is not the time to be low with energy. This is not the time to have a parasite attached to you, because it's gonna hinder you. It's gonna hinder you. So I'm about to get back to work. Not really, but probably just draw something. Fucking shit going on. But anyways, y'all stay safe. Y'all take care. I gotta go. Fucking calling me. Y'all stay safe. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. Remember that. We are one. If you hate me, you hate you. That's how it goes. I love y'all, man. For real, for real. Y'all stay safe. Protect your energies on all levels. All levels. I'm out. Peace.